Hi, I'm Nancy Clark.
And I'm Emery Wallace-Phillips.
We're the Hospice and Bereavement Coordinators with VO in Oxford, and this is Morning Chats with Anne-Marie and Nancy. Today we're going to continue on with our Grieving Children series, and we're going to talk about the 5 C's, common worries that bereaved children may experience. So the first C we'll talk about is cause. And with young children, there is a very common phenomenon called magical thinking that little ones might do after the death of a loved one, linking unrelated events to the actual death. For example, a little one may wish their sibling dead in a fit of anger, or they believe that maybe mom got cancer because they were bad. So linking these unrelated things in their minds to believe that they were the cause of the death. So it's very important to reassure young individuals who are grieving that they in no way caused this, their actions, their behavior did not cause the death of the person they love.
And if the conversation rises where the child wants to know or needs to know the cause of death, be open and honest with them with age-appropriate language and descriptions, because when children ask, they need to know. Yeah. The next C is catch. So reassure the child that they cannot catch the illness. Talk about what may have caused the illness, and once again use age-appropriate language. If the cause is unknown, acknowledge that and state and talk to them that doctors are doing their best to figure out what was the cause of death. So cause and catch sometimes go hand in hand. Now we want to be mindful that if a child can catch the illness, such as COVID, reassure the child that the adults in their life are going to do everything possible to keep them safe and healthy.
Right.
Yeah.
And the third C is care.
Yeah.
And this is a large burden that a lot of grieving children carry and are a little nervous to voice or to say out loud. And that is, who will look after me or care for me now?
Yeah.
Especially if it's the death of a primary caregiver, a mom or a dad. Yeah. It's important to let them know that even though this person has died, they will always have someone in their life to love them. It's important not to say that the surviving caregiver will always be there, because of course we can't predict the future and you would hate to set them up for another awful loss of their other caregiver. But reassuring them that no matter what, they will always have a loving adult in their life to be there and to take care of them.
And as Nancy said, many times children are not directly going to come out and say, who will look after me? Look for key phrases or some questions that they ask. For example, a child may ask, who's going to make my lunches for me because mommy always did? Or who's going to put my hair in a ponytail now because daddy doesn't know how to do it? Or who's going to play hockey with me now? So look for those key phrases, and once again, reassure the child that there will always be an adult in their life who is going to look after and care for them. Yeah. The next C that children worry about a lot is cure. This is especially important, when a child is having the pending death of a loved one. Help the child understand the difference between curative medicine versus palliative care. For palliative care, explain that palliative care is symptom and pain management, and that the medication or treatment won't make the person get better, but will make the person more comfortable with limited pain.
Yeah. And just with the cause, C, children might also have this magical thinking that if they behave better or if they behave differently, then they can also cure what's going on with their loved one, mom or dad. So again, that reassurance, that explanation of what is going on and the type of care that's being provided.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And the last C that we're going to chat about is continuous bonds.
Mhm.
And this one is so important. And it's common to think, it's common in our society to think that when someone dies, that they're gone, and the goal is to get over it, return to normal, and to carry on with life. And explaining to children that death doesn't end a relationship, it changes it, but it doesn't end it. And that moving through grief actually means finding new ways to continue that relationship, even though it's not a physical one anymore.
Yeah.
So it's very important that the concept of legacy work, of maybe creating, especially at the Christmas season, creating ornaments or special memories for the loved one, stuffing little messages in the stocking of a loved one, to continue those relationships and continue those bonds. Yeah. And a Disney movie, Coco, has done an excellent job of showcasing cultural beliefs of continuous bonds. It features the Day of the Dead, and how, although the people are no longer on this side of the world living, that relationship is still there.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
This is a relatively new worry that we talk about. And I just can't stress, as Nancy and I, coordinate bereavement support for children, we can't stress how important this continuous bonds is for children. Yeah. And at this time, we would like to wish all our viewers a Happy New Year. Nancy and I both wish everyone peace, hope, happiness, health, and hugs for the new year.
Right.
Take good care.
Absolutely. And for more information, subscribe to our YouTube channel for all of our previous Morning Chat videos, or contact us by phone or email. Have a very wonderful New Year.
Thanks for watching.